to actually play tribes well.
Absolutely. You know, we're kind of a new team into tribes, and we're trying to build up our own tribes division, and we want to compete. We have a lot of fans, a lot of veterans from previous tribes games as well. So we're really excited to be facing great teams like Onyx and upcoming teams, and eventually try to get into with some of the big guys as well.
So you haven't seen the footage yet, but what do you think you'll be changing next time you play?
I think we definitely need to communicate a bit more and to get our offense to work a little bit more effectively. We were having a real hard time tonight getting away with the flag and trying to come in and get the flag off you guys, off Onyx.
You gave us this glimmer of hope, though, on ARCs when you started clustering the flag stand and moving the flag as a group instead of just running the one flag carrier. Go ahead, JT.
I died quite a bit on ARCs. It seemed like I was constantly respawning, so...
Didn't happen before that, JT?
Oh, not really. A few maps I stayed alive quite a bit, actually.
We noticed you're running no Sentinel MIA. Was that a choice, or you don't have no Sentinel who's currently active, or what?
We are looking for a sniper. We need a good sniper, and we have nobody right now that can fill that spot. And that's definitely a weakness for us. We saw it our last scrim, and we saw it again tonight. So we're actively looking for a sniper, if anybody's out there.
I've got a question for MIA.
Go ahead.
So real quick, I just wanted to touch on the fact that I saw you guys running double technician early on in the first couple of maps. Usually, you know, when you see a team running double technician, it's because they're playing a very, you know, generator-centric gameplay, you know, for deployables, but also for vehicles. But I didn't really see a whole lot of vehicle play. So if you guys could touch on, you know, maybe what the decision-making process was there to put two people in technician.
Oh, yes. That was actually one of our guys. It was his best kit, and I was also running the other technician. And I mainly stayed outside of the generator to aid heavy on flag.
Okay, so it was just more based upon who was available at the time and what those people played best, more so than kind of like an overall strategy to do so.
Yes, sir.
That's right, yeah. We kind of had a few guys short this evening, unfortunately, and we were sorry to have to put Onyx and you guys through that. But we had to kind of like pull our team last minute here, and we ended up with two technicians, which was not ideal, obviously. We knew that going in. And, you know, what can I say?
You did change one of them later, but it wasn't working, so that was good.
Yeah, I've got another question for MIA concerning your guys' switch later on. Even though you guys still got capped out on Catabatic, I started to see quite a bit of life in you near the end there when you guys were doing some really good job. Now that seemed to be kind of the bane of your guys' existence, was having the capper come in, you know, before or after the offensive distract would die. Do you guys feel like that's just something that you need to work on, or do you feel like Onyx's defense was doing something specific that was making it really hard for you guys to sync up?
Good question.
That is a good question. I think that, you know, that comes also with the fact that we're kind of a new team. We're starting out. We haven't really been practicing, and this is our second scrim. But we're not, you know, the most organized offense yet, and we're trying different strategies. You know, we're trying to find the guys and see which roles our guys like to fit into best. So we're still kind of working out these kinks and trying to learn how to play together properly. And I think tonight, definitely our strategy on the offense was to kind of go in there and try to distract so that our captains can come in. And sometimes, you know, like at the end there on Catabatic, we were starting to, you know, have a glimmer of hope that it was starting to come together, and we were having a lot of fun at that moment. But, you know, it wasn't as effective as we would have liked at the other times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when things come together in Tribes, man, it's more fun than any other game I've ever played. When
it's a great
things work and they click, yeah. So they're
That's
great.
for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. And that's what we're all about. We're all about having fun, playing the game, and we really love Tribes. So we're really excited about it. We can't wait for the launch coming up next month.
We've been ignoring Onyx quite a bit. I want to actually, we wanted to cover them yesterday. They had a much better game yesterday. Leach was telling me about it. Tell us about the game yesterday.
Oh my god!
So you were playing.
we played the playable trees, yeah. And you know those moments where, like, we had 2 or 3 intense moments where we try to get a cap on, especially on arcs, but then there would be mortars coming in, the flag would drop, the other guys would come in. For 2 minutes, their flag was sitting at our flag, and it was just getting bounced all over the place because we could not cap. And they had egrads coming in, getting chase returns, things like that. And I was telling you, we were actually down, I don't know if it was 4-0 or 4-1, or 3-1 or 3-0 on Catabatic, but we ended up coming back and pushing to overtime and won that. So it was definitely a more fast-paced game, but I mean, I think it blew all of our minds how ridiculous it was.
And you play every week. We hope we see you next week. We'll see how the Deploy with Trees has come along to see if they can beat you. Did you beat them last night?
Yeah, we won. What did we play? 4 maps. Yeah, we won 4-0.
You won all 4 maps against Deploy with Trees?
Yeah, all 4.
So we'll check out your weekly scrim next week if we can and see if they've made any adjustments to their team. What were the scores? Were they really close, all of them?
Most of them were very close.
Yeah, they were fairly close with like 5-3s, 5-2s, most of them.
Do you have any advice for MIA tonight?
Just keep at it. Like you said, they're a new team. Just keep practicing, keep scrimming. Get your guys to.
Get a sniper. You need a sniper.
Yeah, definitely get a sniper.
Yeah,
Get 2
definitely.
snipers, man. They're okay.
Work on your clearing.
Yeah,
You can clear me before your capper comes in, like shortly before. Then I don't have a hope in hell of stopping it. But
Yeah,
as
good
is,
point.
you guys let me post up, and it was pretty easy pickings for the most part. And it wasn't your capper's fault.
So
is there
I've got something for you guys.
Go ahead, Blitz.
For MIA, just kind of something to offer you guys. I know that this helps a lot of other individual players. It helps my team, Deadstop, and it helps a lot of other teams as well. In the Deadstop team speak every night at about 9:30, 10:30 o'clock, around this time, we run pickups. Where all the teams will mix match together and we'll pick teams and we'll play and we'll play until all hours of the morning. That is one of the best ways to just really refine the fundamental skills. So I definitely invite you guys to come in whenever you'd like. We do them 7 days a week. And people like LL Blue Jay, Scorpion, and various members from Onyx, have taken part in quite a few of them, and I'm sure that they can attest to what they do to help with your skills. So I highly recommend taking part in the pickups because you have to play outside your comfort zone. You have to play with people you don't know, which forces you to communicate and adjust and adapt on the fly. So like I said, it really helps with those fundamentals. So I encourage you guys to take part whenever we're doing that.
Well, that
Absolutely. That's great. We'll definitely take you guys up on that. Thanks for all of the comments, and great job, Onyx. We really enjoyed playing you guys, and we look forward
Sure,
to
man. That's good games.
Yeah, appreciate it.
improving our
Yes,
skills.
Craig?
I was gonna say, yeah. Another good thing, as you were saying, you're forced to play with "quote unquote" random people that you don't really know. But I think that's one of the cool things about tribes I've noticed through the years is that just because you're on opposing teams doesn't mean you can be friends with the guy.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you definitely get
For
to expand your "quote unquote" social network, as it were, and get to know other players.
Onyx, is there anything that MIA did particularly well tonight?
I thought at times their flag clearing, it was just a little bit off, like the timing, but they're like JT was saying on ARCs, they were able to
they
get
kept
the
killing
flag
it.
clear. And that cluster they were doing, I mean, that was really effective when they went to cluster mode on offense, and then a lot of O. I mean, they were moving the flag
Yeah.
on that, so that seemed to be
Chain
effective for them.
grabbing in particular, when I switched to Pathfinder and was chasing a little bit close to my own base, they had at least 3 good chain grabs. I think we
Yes.
turned them all, but if
And,
you keep that strategy up, you're going to get some of those home.
And MIA, did Onyx do anything particularly that impressed you quite a bit with their team?
Oh yes. Chrism was. I noticed how they were coming in and really hitting hard at the flag and taking out the heavy on the flag. Because I was down there quite a few times, repairing his shield or trying to keep it up, and noticed they were. I'm guessing their communication amongst each other was really well, to where they would like take them out, and I'd see Trism come right in and swoop from the side and grab the flag, and he was gone in a matter of like 2 seconds.
And I believe MIA, you are recruiting, and your website is miaclan.net.
Yes, sir.
And,
That's right.
Any other questions for either team? Shoutouts, kudos, props, things you want to say?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to LL Blue Jay for getting us scrims, 3-4 nights a week. I don't think, like, if it weren't for that and us playing as often as we do, our coordination wouldn't be nearly as good as it is. So big props to Blue Jay for that.
Blue Jay, the captain
Thanks.
of Onyx.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks
indeed,
to
Blue
the
Jay.
casters.
It was
Yeah,
great
no.
setting it up, and thank you for the casters as well.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
appreciate
casting.
that. Appreciate that.
We do what we can. We're very
Thanks,
sorry
as
we didn't
always.
do the much closer game yesterday. We were all tired and sick and not feeling well, but we'll
Oh, we
try and cover what we
understand, man.
can
That's cool.
with whatever energy we can muster up. And if you want to do this kind of thing or help us out, get in touch with us. We'll try and hook you up.
Cool, thanks.
All right,
So
thank you.
thanks
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks both teams. Thanks Craig. Thanks Blitz from Deadstop. Thanks everyone who showed up tonight to watch. My name is Delirium. This is tribescast.com. We will see you next time.